Hello Internet, I am Xenon and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. So as you can see, this forest here hasn't shrunk in size at all, and my dirt hut is still here. Yeah, there's some bookshelves on it now, that's different. There's a creeper out there, you gotta watch out for that. I got some cows in there, that's more for leather rather than food purposes. I'm gonna kill this guy just before he comes over and destroys something. Okay, whatever. That was nice lag. So yeah, since last time, these crops haven't changed too much. Although some of these ender pearl things are done, that's nice. These ender lilies are the biggest jip ever. And yeah, there's a lot of interesting things in my inventory. I'll get around to explaining that in a minute. Wasn't planning to come over to the farm, but you know, things happen. Yeah, everything okay. Put that back in. So yeah, these things are pretty jip, because if I break this, like if I right click it puts a piece of dirt on it. If I break it, damn it, break it with left click, you get an ender pearl and the lily back. That's all. And it takes like 18,000 years to grow. So they're kind of pointless. I'm gonna check out the, damn it, why do I always do that? Yeah, let's get rid of the dirt out of my inventory, how about that? I'm gonna check out the magical crops and the seeds, because they'll probably grow faster than this and they'll be more useful. I did chop down one of these trees, that was mainly because I needed the wood rather than the dyes. So I've got like a double chest full of different dyes now. Show you in here. Be this one. Yeah, look at all that. It's a lot. But yeah, I got a bit sidetracked. So you know, you notice this whole crop stuff hasn't really progressed. Stuff in my inventory doesn't relate to farming. I've got this strange pickaxe. If you've looked at my hotbar, so this thing is a reinforced 3 auto repair extra durability Tinker's Construct pickaxe. And basically I've been getting into the Tinker's Construct mod because I want to be able to collect resources faster. Like I mentioned, I ran out of iron in the other episode. I've got 14 ingots now. I did have over a stack, I've just used it all. But I can get it faster now that I know what I'm doing. Or that I've got basically I'm on the verge of being able to mine quickly. So part of that is if we go in here, I've got a Mistcraft world that I found, and it's got no caves, so it's not dense ores or anything like that, but there's no caves, so I can go ahead and mine as much as I want. I've been using this little mining turtle fella. If you were watching back in my old Feed the Beast, I think it was just normal Feed the Beast days. There wasn't any extra to it. If you're watching back in those days anyway, I used a mining turtle and they dig these 2 high by 3 tunnels as far as I want basically. So I've had him down there getting me lower level resources, and then also up here is where I was getting iron from. Just these 2 tunnels here netted me enough to get over a stack of iron, so I was loving that. Very, very hard time getting iron before I moved up there. So yeah, it pays to move up. Yeah, I've got gold chest here now. So this has got, oh yeah, just a bit of lag from the teleport. Gotta wait a second. There we go. So gold chest here. That's all my mining stuff that I've got at the moment. Got quantum dust, looks cool. I'll have to figure out what that does at some other point. A few diamonds, whatever else. Then these are just my ingots that I've already smelted. That was the dyes. This is an oak barrel. I used to use these back in the old Feed the Beast, so it's just all cobblestone stacks in there. I think I've got some bee stuff over here. Yeah, when I was mining in the other world, I came across some glowstone, and I was like, oh, glowstone, sweet. And it was because there was like an infernal type, I don't know, these things, a beehive there, so I went and made a scoop and ran down. Yeah, I've got a gold chest full of all of this. I wonder if I could have used this at all. Oh, too late. But this was what I got Yeah, oh. Yeah, no, I put some in there. Oops, I made too many. But this is all stuff I got from raiding a village that had 3 tinker huts. That's out there. So I got that stuff and this stuff. Most of this I've had to make some of the patterns myself. These are all the patterns that you need for any of the tinkerer stuff. So you use them in the parts builder. So I grab a sword blade thing here, stick it there. Say I want it to be a gold. That won't work because it's here wood. There you go, so now I can make a wooden sword blade. Yeah, it's stuff like that. And you can combine different materials and elements, and that's how I ended up with this pickaxe. I made a, if you look in this one, there's a pickaxe. I used an obsidian head, and I think I used slime binder and a slime rod. And I was just trying to get extra durability. So the obsidian gave me the reinforced 3, and then I added stuff to it afterwards to get the auto repair and extra durability on it. So if I hold it, you can see down the bottom left it says 101. That's not actually 101 uses, I think that's percent. So if I mine some stuff, you can see it doesn't really go down every time I break something. And that's part of the reinforcement enchant, but also partly because it's a percentage based thing rather than a per use. So yeah, and then it automatically repairs itself, works better in daylight. So yeah, and there you go, it's already back to full durability. That easy. So I like that, but I'm going to make myself a hammer now, and the hammer requires molten metal and proper casting instead of a pattern, all sorts of stuff like that, so it's a bit more involved. I'm going to sort out the stuff I need for it right here. So let's just drop a bucket of water here, clear some space. Clear a bit more. Need to replace some torches. Funny story, just before I started recording, I walked out my door here and a creeper blew up. And yeah, it took out half of one of my chests that was by the door, and it's annoying as hell. So I'm gonna have to sort out something to do with lighting things up properly, or maybe a perimeter fence if I'm gonna stay here for long enough to warrant that. Drop all of these out. Okay, so in order to do what I need here, we need a 3x3 hole in the ground, and I'm kind of figuring this out as I'm doing it right now, so if I make any mistakes, don't laugh. So I'm building, what is it? A smeltery, hang on, if I check molten anything, it tells me, yeah, smeltery, here you go. One of these things, building that. So I need that, then I'm going to put some glass down around here. Get rid of you. And this glass acts as extra storage as well as enabling you to see through at what's cooking, what's melting. I think I might make the front over here. So we need a smeltery controller. I'll stick that in the middle. We need a seared tank. Stick that over there. And we need a drain. Just stick here. That drain also needs a faucet. And then below the faucet, we stick a casting table. Look at that. Then the rest of this, we can fill in with the glass. And I think I actually managed to count right. So I've got 9. I do have a whole bunch of extra materials in case I stuff something up. There we go. So this here is a smeltery. So if I right click on this, it's showing all sorts of weird stuff. And then this is an empty tank. So if I put in lava, nothing happens. Let's click on the drain. I'm not sure how to put lava in there. That's the main issue. We've already done a quick read through some things. This book here has the instructions on how to do it, I think, but I don't remember it mentioning lava. And no, it doesn't. So we'll have to figure this out for ourselves. And I think I can just put it in the drain. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Let's just search drain here quickly. Search drain, input and output. Okay. So I should be able to input. Oh, I dropped my overworld linking. Okay, that was. Stay in my inventory, please. Thank you. Okay, so let's stand back and right click. Nope, that didn't work. That's not good. Okay. Oh, learning curve. Gotta love it. Well, while it's out here. Ah, well, we got the seeds. So if I go on the front. No? How do I put lava in here? Right click on this, nothing happens. Force it, nothing happens. Other side of the drain. Drop the lava in here. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to quickly check up on how to fill this thing with lava so that I can melt things. Be right back. Okay guys, it's very simple. You have to right click on the one thing I didn't click on. So let's put a few buckets of lava in here. I have 3 just in case. So this will heat up. There you go, it shows over 850 MBs of fuel. Let's put some gold in. I melt that. So these red lines apparently is the gold melting. And we'll be able to see it here. So it shows up as blocks of gold. That's interesting. And as they melt, I'm guessing that'll turn into a pool. Apparently if I fall in, I'll eventually die. And then my blood... Oh, sorry. My blood will sit on the top and I can get the blood out after. Yeah, it's amusing. Just waiting to see. I'm anxious. I want to see it. Come on. By the way, I'm using gold here at the moment because I want to make a casting. So I'll show you what that is while waiting. So casting. Come on. Oh, it's just a cast pattern or something. Where is it? Here we go. So say hammerhead cast. If I click on that, it says I need to pour molten aluminium or gold onto a hammerhead, and it'll give me the cast. And that's on one of these tables. There we go. We got molten gold. And I'm using gold because the aluminium. It just says 6 ingots. Yeah, I'm using gold because the aluminium. No, stupid grape seeds. Oh, go away. Thank you. Well, like I said, I'm using gold because aluminium was harder to get for me and I've got gold. So if I right click on this, there we go, it pours around, cool little effect, and there we go. We have us a hammerhead cast. So I don't need the wooden hammerhead anymore, I can go away. Then we'll make the next one. There we go. So at the end, the wooden plate can go away. And then we need a tough rod. Make of that what you will. And, oh, perfect. Just enough gold to do what I wanted. Okay. So let's have a look at this. There's nothing in here. So each of those used up. Oh, it tells you, oh, that's material cost to use it. So this will cost us 16 plus 3. It's 19 steel ingots, so I don't have enough. So let's just do this. Look at all of that. Okay. So we need another 5. So we'll come back in here. And how did I make that stuff? I don't remember. I actually remember. We need some of this. We've already got everything else we need. So to make these steel ingots, what I have to do is grab some iron, surround it by coal, and then it gives us this steel dust. and then I smelt the steel dust, and we get what we need. Simple. And if you're wondering about the other stuff, it's all pretty easy to make. You just got to pretty much use these seared bricks, and you can get smeltery controller, smeltery drain, tank, bricks, the glass, the table, faucet. It's all there. And to make the bricks, you need to use grout, and you just smelt the grout, and grout is just clay and gravel and sand. Fairly simple, easy stuff to find, and it'll get me some decent tools. So by the way, I am... How did I get up here before? Did I jump on here? I did. I'm mainly doing this because of a suggestion in comments by one of the subscribers, one of you guys. And I forget your name, I'm sorry. Commented on, like, the only person to really comment and try and contribute. And I've forgotten the name because the last time I wrote a comment was like a week ago. So I'm sorry. Very sorry. But he recommended they use Tinkerer's Construct for tools. And once you got those tools, things become easier. And I can also make weapons as well. So weapon, I'll probably have that by next episode. I just want to get this hammer out the way first because it's a mining tool. And I like to mine. And I need to mine because I need stuff. And stuff is good. So this is almost ready. So here we go. Whoa, okay. That's incredible. How it just goes bleh. There's stuff all in there. So that's 14. Whoops, we need the other ones. So I think it's okay to just add straight into there. We'll find out. Because we have to wait for these to melt. Yeah, it's in here. We go like that. Oh yeah, just drop them on top. And they occupy the same space. That's pretty cool. It's alright. But yeah, so what I'm doing here is you need to make, like I showed, the various parts. The hammerhead needs... Oh, hang on. We need more. We need 27 ingots. Ooh, I don't have enough iron. That's not good. So there's 9 left. Do I have any... Oh, I've got heaps of iron. Okay. Worst case scenario, I'm going to have to spend some time off camera quickly making up more steel. Because I forgot you need 2 of the plates to make... Yeah, you need 2 of the plates to make the hammer. So you need 1 head, 2 plates, and the rod handle thing. So there's the head. Need 2 of these ones, which I don't think it's going to have enough for. It's got 6 in there, plus another 5. Yeah, it's not enough. But, oh hang on, that 6 won't even work. Just wait for it to melt. Yeah, I have to just wait. Okay, so once that's melted, then we can make this, and I'll show you the rest. But yeah, I'll be back in a second once I've got more stuff that I need to be able to do this. Okay, so we're just finishing the last bit off. Voila. Bada bing. Bada boom. So there we go. We got the rod, 2 large plates, and the head. This is a very, very sus episode. Okay. So we choose hammer. We go plonk, plonk, plonkity plonk. There we go, hammer. So this is reinforced 2, and it's got says us the stats on the side. It's got 8,700 durability, which is incredible. Mining speed of 8. Mine up to level cobalt, which is a new type of ore. There's only 1 level higher than that, which is an alloy. So that one doesn't actually have an ore as far as I know. But I don't know, there's a level above this. I don't know if it has any point though. But it's got 3 modifiers. So that's the important bit. I just got Pro Tinkerer. It's just because I used the upgraded tool forge instead of just the small tool station is what the first one is. So I had to upgrade that to be able to make the hammer. But what I want here is 50 redstone. So I'll leave 14 behind. And that will increase my mining speed. So if I just come here, put the hammer back in, add redstone, it says redstone 1 out of 50. It's 0.7. So wait. 2, 1. Ah, are you serious? I have to do this 50 times? But anyway, this increases our mining speed. So you can see it's already up to 8.72. Can I just shift? No. I do that. What's this spot? And what's this? Repair, manual repair, what? Change the tools. Have to get started. Put it there. Nope. Okay. Well, if I keep doing this, let's at least go faster as far as I can tell. 23, 25, yeah. So this is questionable. I don't know why they don't just let you stack it and shift click it. That would also explain the lapis problem I had. Ah, yes. So there you go. I'll tell you what lapis does in a second. So this will be faster now, and it apparently mines in a 3x3 area. So if we go normal pick I got, let's go to the mining world, just in case. Then we'll try them out. Okay, give it a second to allow for lag. Okay, what wall shall be my victim? This one's good enough, I guess. So if I chip away a little, you know, it's just a single block, normal. If I use this, look at that. Look how fast this is. Look how much ore I missed. Wow, just disappears everything. Beautiful. So this is going to be much faster, and it's going to last for 8,000 odd blocks to break. That is awesome. But I don't think you can enchant these things. But that's where the modification I just did comes into play, because that has haste on it now. And the next thing I want to add is, when I get over the teleporting lag, next thing I want to add is basically a fortune enchantment. And I'll show you how to do that in a second, as soon as it lets me. Okay, so you need lapis for fortune. So we do that, we come back here, same thing as before. So that counts as 9, it's 18 now. It goes up to 450. So that's at 27. Again, if I keep doing this. Oh, that's probably the way you do it quicker. You just create the blocks and then it'll do it in 9s instead. And we can get 18 at a time. So at 450 at the moment, you can see that's at 83. When I hit 450, that'll be equal to Fortune 3. So we're not anywhere near it yet. I need a lot more lapis. But now that I have this hammer, it's going to go a heck of a lot faster. Now I've got to decide what the final, I might have, oh no, I've got one modifier remaining. So I've got one more enchant I can stick on it. I could upgrade it so I can stick more stuff on it. If you think it's diamond and a block of gold, and the other thing's a nether star, so I can add a total of 2 more modifiers to it. And then add more effects. So the other thing I might want is the auto repair. Then I think if you add an emerald to it, you increase the durability by 50%. That would be pretty huge too. Not sure if there's any other things that I'd want. Can't remember. But yeah, I'll check everything out anyway and do a hell of a lot of mining in the meantime. And hopefully by next episode I'll have the resources to get started on this whole farming project. I have noticed something to do with these though. There was, on the wiki it said there's a chance that when you harvest this you get 2 seeds. There's a chance. I have harvested these things a lot of times and I've never gotten 2 seeds from any of them. Like if you look here, I'll have 3 seeds. 3. And like the chance to get this thing is rarer than the chance for an extra seed. So either it's been changed or it's broken, or that only happens if it's automatically harvested. I'm not sure. But yeah, you can use the stuff that these things output to make more plants. So I may end up doing that, using these to seed more plants in that way rather than trying to get seed drops directly. Then up here, you know, I've got the old-fashioned enchanting table. That's just because I noticed my levels were getting high and I'm like, oh, I should make an enchanting table and use it. And I only got this many bookshelves. I know I need the quarters here. I was just trying to figure out how many I needed. There's like an extra bunch. Paper is hard to get when I haven't planted any sugarcane. Need to do that. There's plenty of water around for me to do it with. Anyway guys, that will do for now. So successfully used this thing. I'm going to be able to make a whole bunch more tools and weapons now. I'll just give you an idea of what else is left that I can make. And we have, so that's the hammer, which is mining. Lumber axe, so that's 3x3x3 of chopping trees. That would be great for those rainbow things. Excavator, which is digging. Scythe for farming. Cleaver is powerful strikes, difficult to wield, so I'm guessing it might be slow or something. It's a defensive weapon apparently, but it does high damage, so figure that one out. We got Battle Axe, which has got a knockback effect, and it does send flows flying, all that kind of stuff. I think that's it for the highest tier weapons, so you can choose one or the other. Yeah, I'm not sure which one I'll go with yet, and then I'll make a bow at some stage. All the other weapons and stuff are from the lower tier. But yeah, I can also make custom arrows, which is pretty cool. What's the Matic? Farming tool. Okay. Yeah, the frying pan I think was just like a joke. Same with the battle side. And chisel. I have no idea what this thing does. It's got a special ability of chisel. Tile shapes into blocks. Might have to make one and just play around with it, see what it does. Anyway guys, that's the extent of the tool forge. So like I said, if I get the time and inclination, well I've got the inclination, if I get the time I'll make myself some cool weapons and whatever else. And I also need to figure out where I can find cobalt, which is, you know, blue thing. Oh, it's got to be nether. Yeah, so I guess maybe I might be going to the nether next episode then, who knows. Because I need cobalt and another thing to get the many alum purple stuff. So this you get, hang on, I need ingot. So you make that from the dust, which is cobalt and ardite. Ardite, I believe, is also a nether thing. So it's got ore that looks like that. So yeah, I need to go to the nether basically. But I know that the nether is fairly scary from what the other guys have been saying about it. So I'm kind of cautious about going there. I don't have anything horrendously valuable. I wouldn't want to take that. I'll probably take that pick and yeah, go explore. Yeah, we might do that next episode. There you go. There's an idea. That way if I haven't finished working on stuff for the farm, we've got something to do. Look at that. Planning ahead. Anyway guys, that's it for now. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.